Lots of lumps. They're like, give us a snack or you cannot pass. He says you have to knock on the door before you go in the cave. I feel like I'm being given birth to again.
Yep, that's me. Deep in a cave that a random monk led me down for $3. $3 very well spent, I may add. But why am I here? I'm Catherine, an American who's been living in China for the past 8 years. I even got married here. I'm currently on a bike tour across North China with my husband, and this month we have 2 special guests joining us. In the previous vlog, we biked from Lanzhou to Linxia, and today we're taking a little detour to the Tibetan region of Gannan, which is about an hour south of here. We're trading dry, craggy landscapes for sweeping grasslands, mosques for monasteries, and hand-pulled noodles for yak hot pot. And as usual, we're staying in a hotel with character. We love the maximalist aesthetic of the Tibetan people, and we also wanted to support a local family-owned business, so this little guest house was the perfect choice for us. You may be wondering how we're able to find so many cute and interesting hotels instead of staying at boring generic places.
My go-to travel guide is actually Rednote.
Rednote is the perfect place to find the real travel experiences of millions of everyday explorers just like us. It's how I find unique hidden gems, delicious local foods, and fun hotels and hangout spots.
Of course, it's not just for traveling. You can also use it to explore all sorts of other content you're interested in, such as pets, fashion, lifestyle, hobbies, and more.
Rednote has an auto-translate feature, so even if you don't speak Mandarin, you can still enjoy reading other people's posts. Today we're visiting Labrang Monastery, which has over 300 years of history and currently houses about 1,500 monks. Since most of it is open to the public, it also receives thousands of visitors per day. Some are curious tourists like us, and others are locals who come to spin the prayer wheels for good karma.
Oh dang, they're passing us, we're too slow.
This place has a 3.5 kilometer long corridor of prayer wheels, and it's the perfect place to get your daily steps in.
So inside of the wheel, there are actually a bunch of written prayers, like scrolls in it. And when you spin it, it represents them being released into the world. And you have to go the right direction. Everybody's going this way, you can't go the other way. There is a whole sheep in here.
Rams are considered sacred animals in Tibetan Buddhist culture, so someone left this ram an offering, and it looks so regal and wise guarding over the money that someone else left it some money too. It's a beautiful concept, but unfortunately, rams don't know what money is.
No, no, no. No, you misunderstood the assignment. No. No, no, no. No. You have severely misunderstood the assignment. Oh dear.
What do you think of this place?
Beautiful. It's impressive that everything is still here after all these years.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for it.
So many local here.
Yeah, I'm glad that they opened it up to people to see as well.
Most of China is quite secular, as is much of the rest of the world nowadays. It's really hard to come by this level of devotion to anything in most places, but I can always find it in Tibetan regions. This wasn't a special festival, just some random day, yet so many locals were here circling sacred buildings or even the entire monastery. It was a privilege to immerse ourselves in this unique world for an afternoon. We even got a chance to interact with the local, this little Tibetan boy who really wanted to fight someone twice his size. All in all, it was a very productive day. If you ever find yourself in the south of Gansu, do not miss out on Labrang Monastery. It is definitely worth a visit.
Gannan is such a huge place that we couldn't possibly bike all the way through it on my cousin's limited schedule. So we decided to hire a driver for a day. But to go where? There are so many options. Check out these awesome maps available on Rednote. They don't just show you where everything is, they also give you real user feedback of what every place was like.
Alright, planning's done, time to get on the road. Aside from the scenery, we were also looking forward to seeing marmots, and this day's itinerary definitely did not disappoint. The marmots were actually even more of a highlight than the scenery itself.
Oh, what's happening here?
I thought they were gonna fight, honestly.
I thought they were gonna mate.
I was kind of excited for something to happen, but then...
Oh dang! A-Stone started opening the bag and bro came right over. He was like, where's my snack at?
The marmots are wild, but they came right up to us hoping for snacks. However, it's best to not feed wild animals because then they will become excessively dependent on humans and they'll stop their natural foraging to eat random processed junk. Dazon Lake was actually just the appetizer. At our next destination, we encountered even more marmots.
Do you dare to pass while our bro is here? Oh, here he comes.
I'm scared. Look at his feet. Look at his claws. I feel like he's gonna bite me.
They're like, give us a snack or you cannot pass. Bro, sorry, I got nothing. I got nothing for you. Oh, now he's eating his toe cheese. Finally, we're seeing some action. Fight, fight, fight. Look at them, they're like cat fighting. They're just swatting at each other with their little paws.
Oh my god. They're like shoving each other.
Is that the female they're fighting over right there? She's like, guys, stop. Guys, break it up. Hey.
Oh no, now they're just punching her on the ground.
Aside from watching marmot drama, there's also a really interesting thing to do here, which is to go inside of the cave.
Most tourists coming to this location just hop off the bus, take some photos, and get back on the bus. But there's actually a really cool hidden gem here.
Rednote helps us find places like this where we can escape from the crowds and experience the landscape in a more intimate way.
We are going inside a cave with our monk guide. They don't let us plebes go in the cave alone. You have to bring a guide with you. So you pick from the 3 monks sitting at the door. And now we're going in the cave.
And this is not just any cave. There was a 160,000-year-old jawbone unearthed here. Not only that, but according to local Tibetan Buddhist tradition, this is the legendary meditation cave of the Indian Buddhist master Padmasambhava, who played a big role in bringing Buddhism to Tibet in the 8th century.
Look, people are leaving money offerings for the rock. Money for the rock.
The infrastructure is a little bare bones, and there are some very tight squeezes in this cave. So if you're claustrophobic, definitely avoid this one.
He's like, where's Sean? Where's Sean?
Sean's right here.
I feel like I'm being given birth to again. This is like going through a birth canal.
Which reminds me of that Nutty Putty cave guy. Passing through the birth canal.
Like, would it be easier backwards?
No. It's done as being birthed. Welcome to Earth. How was it, guys?
That was scary.
Look at this frightening situation. Did you just see the bug crawling on the ceiling, by the way? There are bugs in here.
No.
Whoa.
Another reason for why this cave is so sacred is because it has a rock formation that actually looks the slightest bit like a Buddha. It's the main reason why we came all the way down here to the deepest depths of the cave. And now that we have witnessed it, it is time to come back out on land.
Bro's not wearing any shoes. That's hardcore. Caterpillar fungus. It's a caterpillar that got taken over by a fungus. It's a traditional medicine. It's believed to be good for your immune system. So you just like hunt for this in the grass. Wherever you see this little thing sticking up.
在这个山上找的。如果去山上挖的话，一天能挖个20多根吧。没有，有的时候是直接挖一天都挖不到一个。它下雨下雪的话，就虫草也就有点多。不下雪不下雨的，没虫草就。
Oh, look at these guys. They're so cute.
It's so much fun. Yes. It's gonna be so fun.
Brothers-in-law. Cousins-in-law, but we'll say brothers-in-law. Just pinch his nip.
Yes.
No?
We had a lovely evening wandering around in the grass, and the next morning it was time to head back to Linxia. But not directly. We decided to add a few more fun little stops to our journey. We visited the 9-story Buddhist pavilion, which is dedicated to Milarepa, one of Tibet's most famous Buddhist masters. Unfortunately, you were not allowed to film inside it, but it was a really cool experience looking at all of the different Buddhist artwork on every floor. We also stopped by Marin Grassland, which is known for its vast expanse of lumps. They're a unique natural phenomenon caused by repeated freezing and expansion of trapped groundwater beneath permafrost over countless seasons.
Sean, do you like the lumps or?
I'll be honest with you, I think they're pretty cool.
Nice.
But I'm a nerd, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I can get beyond the kind of gross pustule look.
Compared to all the other grasslands we've seen, this one does kind of make my skin crawl in this inexplicable way, but also it was pretty memorable.
There are so many places to go in Gannan, but we just did not have enough time. So the way I do the process of elimination is with Rednote. Bikung and Bilei are words that I search all the time.
Rednote is full of travelers giving their brutally honest feedback about whether something is really worth the hype or not. Checking out both negative and positive posts helps us narrow down the options and milk every day for all it's worth. Whether you're looking for cozy homestays, off the beaten path hidden gems, delicious local foods that the locals would actually eat, or very honest reviews about everything, Rednote is the perfect travel planning companion. It's also a great place to share fun and interesting things with others and connect with new friends. I have my own Rednote account and I'll be posting about this trip as well. Hopefully it can help out others who want to visit. Try Rednote for yourself with the link below and start exploring. In the next video, we'll be returning to Linxia and continuing our journey in the direction of Xining. Lots of incredible scenery and interesting encounters await.
We were talking to the owner of that restaurant and he was telling Ace John about how he should convert me to Islam. Sean is joining in on the game of whatever the heck this is. You like that, Sean? Sean's having a deep conversation with these children. What have you been chatting about?
I don't know.
The bromance goes on even when the wife is here.